26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Health Freedom UK. Health Freedom UK. With live news, a quiz and entertainment. With Dr. Rob and shit producer Pete.
Yeah, here we are again.
Hello.
Let's get this show started, Pete, like this.
Yeah.
We didn't have much catnip at the wedding, but as you can see above here, look, Pete and I have just got married. There we are.
Yeah. Lovely, isn't it?
Do you all like that? Look, let's
We're a
just
couple
look.
now.
Yeah, look, there we are. Look, we're just married. There we are.
No.
We've got all the. Let's put everything to the side there. There we go. Look, you can see all the mess, all the balloons.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Was a good party though.
It was a good party, Pete.
Yeah, my ass still
It was
hurts.
the best wedding ever, Pete.
It was.
It was the best wedding ever. Oh no, we don't want that one. What do we want? That one? Yeah, that one. Okay, that one. Yeah, good evening, everyone. Yes, it's me, not a Dr. Robert again, and the one and useless, not a producer, Pete.
No,
Yes.
that's me. Yeah. Hi.
Oh, or maybe how's
low?
Can everyone give us a 5x5?
5-5.
Give us
Check
a
the audio.
5-5.
Let's see if the levels are.
Tell us if levels are okay, or if I'm too loud, or Pete's too low,
I'm too loud.
or whatever. It'd be nice if you could give us a 5x5. James, he whips in there with a 5x5.
Oh, that's a
Thank you,
5-5.
Jamesy.
Okay, well, I got two 5-5s.
So we've got, we're getting loads of numbers, aren't we?
Oh, that's good then.
5x5 equals 33 cookies. Yeah. Oh, here we go. I'm back again. Were you all
whole
bored?
week no Robert. Damn it.
Were you all bored last Tuesday?
Yeah. I was.
I was as well. It's rubbish on the Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah, there's nothing on YouTube. Really.
There is absolutely nothing.
No quiz at all. Nowhere.
No quizzes. Well, so I was away, but we'll talk more about that in a second. And first of all, let me say, Pete, how are you? You all right? Everything good with you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yep.
The daily's go. I didn't watch the daily today because I've been a bit busy, but the daily's all good.
Didn't get a strike or a ban or anything, so I guess it was okay.
That's good. That's always good. That's always good. I've got to be careful today because I've got a CV-19 story. You know.
Oh, CV is over. That's okay.
So I'm gonna be using code words of CV-19 and V's. Yeah, we'll use CV-19 and V's. Yeah.
Okay.
You're and C and the big C. You'll know what I mean when I say the big C. Yeah.
Well, right now they're more upset about Big J.
Big J's.
With tiny ads.
Yeah, they're always. I've got a story. I've got something about the Big J's as well because this show is a bit of everything, Pete. It's a bit of health. It's a bit of entertainment. Some funny stuff. It's a bit of music. It's some memes. It's some general news. It's health news, and there's even a little quiz at the end. And it's going to be different again, folks.
Oh.
Yes. At the end of the show today, you'll want to hang around for the quiz because the quiz is a 80s music quiz where you've got to guess the 80s music track. Pete, what are we doing? Are we going to do the 3 seconds of the track and then do this. Because that's a 10-seconder, you see.
Ah, right. Okay, yeah.
Do we do that? Because like
Yeah,
we don't want to
do
do
that.
we don't want to do the 30-second, do we?
No, that's too long. Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
And what we could do is we could just do it like, you know, whoever's first comes in first and gives the answer. But what I will say to everyone, make sure you're fully up to date. You're hitting the live button. So when we do it, and we can have as many or as few questions as we want. But it's going to be an 80s music quiz. I've nicked it from someone's stuff on YouTube.
Starfish Troopers.
Yeah.
What was that? What was that?
That was a woman, some woman talking. Sorry, I'm prepping something in the background.
Yeah, I heard Starfish Troopers. See, you're moonlighting, Pete. You're so
I'm
bad.
teasing. It's teasing.
Yeah. Anyway, and welcome to anyone that has just subscribed to my show and is deciding to watch the show live. And also welcome to all you lurkers, all you replayers, and all you stayers. Yes, it's great to have you here. So welcome aboard. Let's go and find out then who's in the chat.
Who is in the chat? Is in the chat tonight.
Yeah, and all those little graphics that Pete did there in his little AI montage there, and the thing at the top here, I think I'm pointing in the right direction, the logo. It just reminded me, I was telling Pete that I've just ordered a load more mugs. Yes,
mugs,
and I've ordered mugs for mugs. Anyone who wants to be mug enough to buy one of our mugs, one of my mugs,
special mugs.
I'm not making any money. It's not about making money. It's just about if you want a piece of the action, you know, a stupid little mug with Health Freedom UK on it. And I'll show you the mugs when they come through. You might like them. Slightly different design now, more entertaining, I'd say, Pete. I'd say more entertaining. And we are streaming as well on YouTube and, of course, on Rumble. The whole show will be on Rumble, and we'll say goodbye to YouTube about on the hour as well. So let's see who was first in the chat, and it was meow meow meow.
Meow.
Yes, it was Kitty. Kitty was first in the chat.
Kitty, meow.
And hello to everyone. She beat the legend who isn't Jamesy. Yes, Jamesy lost his touch. He was at least half an hour behind Pete. You know, I'm getting a bit worried. Was he first yesterday?
Yeah, twice.
Oh, that's all right then. Yeah, okay. But Kitty won on both. She won Rumble and YouTube. So
it's more. Yeah, well. It's the lady show. So.
Well, as if we may get a lady show this Friday if Paula's
Mike is not acting.
If her microphone is up to it, and it's not going doing a who was that used to
Donald Duck?
Donald, that's the one. I was never good at any Donald Duck. And good evening to Rick. Ricky's here.
Hi, Rick.
Ricky. I've got a little link to you, Rick. My new daughter-in-law. It's weird to say that. My new daughter-in-law, Emma. Her nana lives on the Isle of Wight. Don't ask me where. Don't ask me where, Rick. I couldn't tell you. Then we've got Pete was in then as well, and then it was Cookie. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Cookie. And then Mascara Snake. Who else? Let's go down here. Not many in tonight. It doesn't look like. I can see there's only like about a few people. 13 showing at the top there, Pete. So not many. Maybe there's a football match or anything or something on. Jen's here as well. Good evening, guys. Good evening,
Hi, Jen.
Nice to have you here. And let's have a look. I think that might be about it, mightn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. No drummer, no Spanish chicken, no anything else.
I can see them.
Oh, can you? Oh, Manda's here. There we go.
Just
Manda's
scroll
here. Hello
down,
there, love
Robert.
and,
Scroll
love
down.
and the
bud.
love. Congrats to you two. Thanks, Manda. See, at least Manda appreciates we got married, Pete.
Mm,
You know,
all right.
and probably other people did as well in the chat. Now then, Steve. Oh, Mr. Smith, the drummer's here as well.
And
Yeah.
Steve is here.
And Steve's here as well. Good evening to
Yeah.
you. And I think we are.
I think that's
there.
it.
I think that is it, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Alex Gorgeous is here.
Oh,
Did you
Alice.
miss me? No, of course we did. Of course we did, Alice. Did you miss us, Alice? You know, you could have
for
watched
a whole week?
Yeah, for a whole week. We were away for a whole week.
Yeah, you know, we could watch the reruns, huh? All
Yeah.
the shows we did.
I'm still coming back. So Mr. Smith, a Hellfell update. I'm still coming back slowly. I'm not streaming this week. It broke me last week. I went too soon. I will be back next week, though, I think. Okay. Aren't you meant
take
to
it
be,
easy, mate. Just take it easy.
Aren't you meant to be doing something tonight, Mr. Smith? Isn't there meant to be something tonight?
Obviously not.
Like
Maybe.
stupid time in the morning?
Oh, yeah. Well,
You know, something like
I don't
that.
know.
I think that is everyone, isn't it? And Alice asks the most important question. Yes, how did the wedding go? Well, Alice, I have to say the wedding was, and I'm, you know, you can say wonderful things about your own son's wedding, and you can be a very biased, can't you? You know, but I have to say, I've been to a lot of weddings in my life because I'm an old fucker. But I have to say that it was an amazing wedding, Pete. It really was. They literally threw the kitchen sink at it. The only
let that sink in. Wow.
The only thing they couldn't plan was that there was a little bit of a storm on Friday. If you didn't know, everyone, it was quite bad here, and it was quite bad in Stoke-on-Trent where they had their wedding. And it was a beautiful venue. It had a lake set in. They were, if the weather was going to be okay, maybe going to go out in the boat and have some photos taken, but the weather didn't allow it.
No.
So first of all, when we arrived, it basically rained all day. But let me tell you about the wedding. So first of all, you arrive and you cried, didn't you, Rob? Yeah, I did, Cookie. You're absolutely right. It was very emotional. Did I cry?
My boy.
I choked up. I did choke up.
Of course you did.
And I've never seen my son so choked up, actually. James is quite reserved normally. And he was definitely losing it a few times just before the wedding. I had to give him a father-son, calm down then, son. Calm down. Everything will be fine. I had to do that a few times. So when you arrive, they had one of those mobile coffee vans, Pete.
Oh,
right.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
So you had free coffee. So you could just, when you arrive, you had free coffee, free croissants and patisseries, and all that sort of thing. And it was great. So you could help yourself to that. And that was outside. Not many people were using it as much because it was howling down with rain. But I think it did get more use than maybe I noticed. But I only used it the once. So it was in this venue, and they had two separate rooms. They had the room where they had the actual ceremony and the reception in, and the band played as well. They had a live band. They were called the Country Rock Band, and they were extremely good. They were really, really good. They did tracks like Shania Twain, the Eagles, all popular country rock hits, Pete. And they were very, very good. I'll try and maybe dig out one of their videos or something if I can find one eventually.
Yeah, cool.
But they were extremely good. And then in the other room, James. Now Pete. James, his background is gaming. Yeah. So he works for EA Games, right? And James has always been into games. Oh, I rhymed there, Roberto. James has always been into games. Where is Roberto? Anyway, is he here? Did I say hello to him? Is he here? I don't know. But basically, Pete, they had a fucking arcade. James hired an arcade. So you had the Brallant, that's our surname, the Brallant arcade that was in this other room, and as well as all the old retro arcade games, F1 games, you know, you name it, the basketball thing. I'll show you a quick video in a second. And as well as that, they had one of those photo booth things, but not the one where the little one where it comes out where you go and get your passport thing done. Actually, one of those those full size ones, so you can go and have that all taken as well. Absolutely amazing, really, really good. Let me show you a photo of the lovely couple. Let me show you where is it? Here they are. Here they are. Let's add them to the stage. There we are. There is my son and my new daughter-in-law Emma. So there we are, James and Emma, and she looked amazing. She looked absolute. And I have to say, I've never seen two people so in love at a wedding. Honestly, I've never. They couldn't take their eyes off of each other and always complimenting each other. You could see it. It was absolutely incredible. So there's that one. Have I got another one? Let me remove that, and because I've got a full house here in here. And let me just add another one, as Pete well knows. Let me have a look. Image file. Let me have a look. Where are they? Where did I download it to? Downloads. Here we are. Here's me and Matt at the wedding. Let me add. Here's me and Matt at the wedding. Here we are. There we go. There we are. We were in these blue tweed suits. James did all the coordinating of the clothing. Literally, he said, "Dad, you got to have this blue tweed suit. You got to have brown shoes. You got to have this specific tie. You know." And I have to say, he got it exactly right. He really did. I mean, it wasn't something that I personally would have chosen, but yeah, there's me and my son Matt at the wedding, and yeah, it was great. Let me just remove that one then, and see if I can just give you one more. I think I've got a video image file, wedding setup, JPEG. Let's have a look. Oh no, hang on. No. Let me have a look. Video file, downloads. Where is it? Wedding arcade. Oh, here it is. Right. I think this is a video of the wedding arcade. Let me just show it to you. Me and Matt, where is it? Wedding arcade. Here we are.
Cool.
There we are. The Brallant Arcade. There we are. He even had that made. He thought of everything, Pete, honestly.
Yeah, cool. Oh, I want one of those.
Oh, Pete, that was given to him. That driving thing, that driving chair was actually given to him by the company. Apparently, it's about $4,000 worth.
Oh yeah, sure, cool, lovely.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah.
I don't have $4,000, so. No.
But he needs to find somewhere to store it now.
I got space.
Yeah, he's had a few people offer actually. So I hope you all like that. Sorry if I'm boring you about my son's wedding and stuff like that. But you know,
super cool, mate.
That's
super
why
cool.
I wasn't here last
once
week.
in a lifetime event, right? Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully he's not too much like his dad.
Yeah. I hope it. Oh, thank you, Alice. Yes, it was lovely. Yeah, it was. It was absolutely. Alice says I crowed loads at my sister's wedding. He's such a good bloke. Hope he leaves her one day. grande nag she is. Oh, thank you, Kitty. That's very nice. What an amazing photo of you and your son and daughter-in-law, Robert, and other son too. Lovely photos. Yeah, thank you. And Lops
Lops.
is here.
Evening.
Good evening, Lops. Sweet. Thanks,
Sweet.
man.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Sweet
much.
chair, I know.
Thank you. Where are the vids of the drunken dancing? Do you know what, Cookie? Right, I didn't drink that much at all. I hardly drank at all. It was a really long day. It started at the wedding started at 1:30. I think I left around about midnight, something like that. And so yeah, it was a hell of a long day. But I don't know. I think as you get older, you just don't want to drink as much. Maybe I don't know. Just wasn't that bothered about it. But it was great.
Well,
and good evening,
that's good.
Jimmy. Jimmy's here as well. He's just arrived. Hello, Jim. How you doing? I hope you're okay, mate. Did we have any dramas? Yes, we did. We had one. You've got to have a drama.
Now the story. Yeah.
There was one particular friend of James's who I'm going to leave anonymous in case he decides to watch the show. But yeah, he got a bit drunk and he was going around drinking a lot of people's drinks and being a little bit handy. He was being a little bit handy. We had a little bit of trouble asking him to, it was time for him to go back to the hotel. But other than that, there was no trouble. Other than that, but he went, and there was no fisticuffs. I went to a wedding once, Pete, where there was the best man was fighting with the groom, I think it was, and I tried to break up the fight, and the best man punched me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then I tried to start a fight, but I got held back.
Don't.
There we go. That was the wedding. So that was the wedding.
Oh,
Anyway,
lovely, great.
What have I got for you tonight? We've got headlines of the day. We've got stuff about what's happening with, and there's a new type of COVID that's coming out. We've got some news about diet drinks. People abusing pharmacists. We've also got a link between the CV19 and the big C, if you know what I mean. What else have I got? We've got some vape who are getting concerned about the increase of vapes and nicotines, and a few other things as well. Let me just get rid of this, move that from the studio, and wedding arcade. Let me remove that as well from the studio. There we go. Let's start then with this one. Okay. So just one can of Diet Coke or Sprite a day could raise risk of liver disease by up to I can't see what that says. I can't even see that bloody image because of my
Switch the logo. You can.
Oh, I'm going to switch it over. Hang on.
Whoop.
Oh, there.
I did it.
By up to 60%. Concerning research suggests. So, let me read that then. Diet drinks. Right. So, consuming just one can of diet soda, such as Diet Coke or Sprite Zero sugar, per day may increase the risk of developing metabolic dysfunction associated with strategic liver disease, or MASLD, formerly known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, by up to 60%, according to new research. This finding comes from a large-scale study analysing the diets of over 123,000 British adults. So this is unusual, Pete, that it was actually done in Britain without pre-existing liver disease with a 10-year follow-up period. The study revealed that low or non-sugar sweetened beverages were linked to a high risk of MASLD, as they called it, compared to sugar-sweetened drinks, which increased the risk by approximately 50%. The research, led by the hospital in the University of China, suggests that artificial sweeteners in diet drinks may negatively affect liver health by altering the gut microbiome, disrupting appetite regulation, and potentially stimulating insulin secretion, even though they contain no sugar. These mechanisms may contribute to fat accumulation in the liver, similar to the effects of high sugar intake. The study also found that replacing either sugar or diet drinks with water significantly reduced the risk by 12.8% and 15.2% respectively. The findings presented at the European Gastroenterology Week in Berlin on October 7th challenged the common perception that diet beverages are a safe alternative to sugary drinks. Experts emphasize that both types of beverage pose risks and recommend water as the healthiest beverage choice for maintaining liver health. There we go.
Yeah,
So,
water and bread.
yeah, exactly. I mean, I've known this, Pete, I
Yeah.
mean, look how many times it took them to get through the diet drinks in America. I think it was
Yeah,
7
but-
attempts, wasn't it? Or 8 attempts?
Yeah.
Something like
And
that.
we know that it's bad. It doesn't say healthy for you or anything on that can either. So I
No.
don't know. You know,
No,
it's a well-known risk at this point. So if you're drinking that shit,
People, I think most people know. I mean, look,
it's not about that, Robert. You know what it's about, really.
I think also, Pete, you could associate this though with even just drinking beer. At the end of the day, there's a lot of sugar in beer.
Yeah, well, these studies always, there's a study that proves that they're bad. There's a study that proves that they're beneficial for something, right? So there's always that as well. But it's all about this.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. I believe you've already had a glass of Coca-Cola. Can I please see your brick card to ensure you're not exceeding your limit?
I don't have a brick card. I just wanted another Coke.
I'm sorry, sir, but I have to call the police.
Good morning, sir. I'm Constable Ahmed, Met Police. This is Constable Shaw. Mind if we have a quick word?
It's about your visit to Nando's yesterday evening. You helped yourself to a refill of full-fat Coca-Cola, which put you over the government daily sugar limit.
Mr. Brooks, you stand charged with exceeding your daily sugar quota and failing to present your Brit card when requested. This court finds you guilty.
Well, it's just Coke. 2 glasses. You people
50
have lost
years
your
imprisonment.
minds.
Next.
50 years. Next.
50 years later.
Yeah. On water and bread. It
That's
looks healthy, though.
That Sora AI is getting very popular, isn't it? I've seen
Yeah,
it a lot.
yeah, sure.
Who is Sora AI? Who's that? Chinese?
ChatGPT. No, that's
Oh, it's ChatGPT. Right. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Coca-Cola is good for removing rust and cleaning your toilet. I've used it myself, Cookie. Yeah.
useful.
Absolutely. But my toilet's always clean, Cookie.
Apparently good for as fertilizer as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, stay away from the diet drinks and the sugary drinks, kids. If you have to have one occasionally. You know, like a little bit of something occasionally is not going to kill you, is it? Well, not in the long term. Well, it might do. Who knows? Who knows? You just don't know, do you? And sticking with warnings and things, let's go to this story as well. Alarming number of people vape globally. The global WHO is warning. All right, so they're warning that the increase of vapes is getting really, really out of hand. The World Health Organization, WHO, has issued a stark warning about global surge in e-cigarette use, estimating that over 100 million people worldwide now vape, including at least 15 million children. That's terrible, Pete, isn't it? 15 million children aged between 13 and 15. Well, I suppose there was a lot of kids that used to smoke between 13 and 15, wasn't there? When did you start smoking, Pete?
8?
8?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me in the chat.
I got an elder brother and sister. So when they
tell me in the
started-
chat, what age did you start smoking? And you know, not just
proper smoking when I was 16.
Yeah, proper smoking. What age do you start proper smoking? So there we go, 16 for Pete. So more than 100 million people. The WHO cautioned that this trend, particularly among youth, risks undermining decades of progress in reducing tobacco use and is driven by aggressive marketing by the nicotine industry targeting young people. More than 100 million people globally use e-cigarettes, with approximately 86 million adults and 15 million adolescents. In countries with available data, adolescents are on average 9 times more likely to vape than adults. WHO attributes the rise in tobacco industry shift towards new nicotine products, which are marketed as harm reduction, but are instead hooking young people on nicotine. Health experts warn that vaping poses serious risks, including irreversible lung damage. Popcorn lung apparently is one of the most popular ones, cardiovascular disease and nicotine addiction, with harmful chemicals like diacylate, acrolein, formaldehyde, and heavy metals present in the aerosol. Despite a global decline in tobacco use from 1.38 billion users in 2000 to 1.2 billion in 2024, over 1 in 5 adults still use tobacco, and the WHO urges governments to strengthen tobacco control policies and regulate vaping products. Well, that's all very well and good, isn't it, Pete? But the fact of the matter is, they wanted people on these things, didn't they? They knew.
Yeah, it
they
was the
knew
healthy
this was-
alternative. Yeah.
it was promoted. If you went to cessation clinics in the NHS, they would encourage you to actually go on to vapes. You know,
Yeah, nicotine in itself is not harmful.
No,
substance.
this is. I mean, it's coming out now. There are a lot of people saying that nicotine is not as bad as what people are saying. But
No,
then
it's
it
all the
depends if you're
cancerous
smoking.
shit you get out of it, right?
Listen,
The tar and-
anything that is combustible is going to
Mhm.
cause your lungs some problems. I would say.
Well, the vape is the water vapor is the problem because that's
and
toxic.
in
That's not
these
good for your
vapes, they
lungs.
do have a lot of bad chemicals. I mean,
Yep.
you know, I don't mind telling people I've recently started vaping CBD because it's helping with me because I used to be a very heavy user of cannabis, and I'm no longer that person. But what I was left with was very bad nightmares, dreams, etc. And now I've started using CBD, and they have completely calmed down, Pete. I have to say, it's really, really gone down for me. It's really made an amazing difference. What are people saying in the chat then? We have nicotine receptors in our system. It's the shite with it that does the harm.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of people are eating these nicotine. They're putting this nicotine stuff under their gums or something, Pete, aren't they?
Snus.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, officially. And it comes from Norway or Finland, Sweden, somewhere. Snus. Yeah.
Oh,
Nicotine.
thanks, Jen. Just going back to the wedding there, Jen. You all looked fabulous. What a grand idea of having an arcade. Honestly, Jen, it was absolutely amazing. It really was. And I even found a piano, Pete. It was
cool.
where we had the arcade thing. It was up on the balcony there, and I had a little play. And I had a little play on the piano, but it was a bit out of tune.
Careless whisper.
I do know the chords. And Roberto is here. The evening camp. Good evening, campers. Word, Pete, Cookie, James,
Word.
Steve,
There
blah,
he is.
blah, blah. We
You're
were
late.
wondering where you were, Roberto.
Yeah, you're late, man.
And Alice Gorgeous, I smoke little rollies like a prison inmate. Yeah. I mean, again, you know,
Same
everyone. Do you use the tips as well, Alice, or not? Are you a tip person, or is it just do you have it just hard? You know, nothing.
Raw.
You know, like because some people are like that. But yeah, we've all got our habits, haven't we, Pete? I mean, I've got a habit of spending 2 hours with you every Tuesday.
Yeah,
You know,
weird, is that? Yeah.
It's bad, man. It's really bad. And
Addictive, though.
You just talked about your brick card, Pete. Yeah. So let me put this image up and discuss it with you. So have you seen this image, everyone? Pete, have you seen this image?
It was a daily part of the daily. Yeah.
It was part of your daily. Okay. So yeah, not everyone watches Pete's dailies. So here we are. We have Mr. Keir Starmer right on a beach there. And he is the 80 in the 1984. And this is because of all the protests of him bringing in, the digital ID. But police have investigated a large sand artwork on Scarborough Beach depicting Keir Starmer's face integrated into the number 1984. A protest piece created by artist Fred Brown to critique the UK government's proposed mandatory digital ID cards. The artwork, which replaced an 8 in the 84 with a stern portrait of the Prime Minister, was created as a commentary on Orwellian surveillance and state control, with Brown stating that the piece was a warning about the potential future implications of the new digital ID plans. The investigation was prompted shortly after the artwork's appearance, drawing attention to the perceived irony of the authorities responding to a temporary sand sculpture. The portrait, measuring 50 meters wide, was etched into the beach over 3 hours using rakes and a 4-ton stencil, apparently. Wow. 4-tone, stencil. Brown, a 54-year-old activist from York, stated that Keir Starmer, who announced the ID plans not included in the Labour manifesto, is the figurehead for the design. The artwork's creation followed the announcement of the digital ID cards on September 26, which requires all UK citizens to secure jobs. You right there, Pete?
Yeah, no, so
Okay.
you did it.
With multiple sources report police presence and an investigation into the artwork, one source notes that claims of a specific police investigation lack confirmation from mainstream news outlets. The piece has been widely shared on social media, with commentators highlighting the irony of the police investigating a temporary sand sculpture. Oh, there we go. You've got it there, Pete. Well done. There we go. It's very good, isn't it?
Yeah, love it.
It's really clever. Very clever. Yeah. Shame it got
Yeah.
washed away, really.
Yeah.
Scarborough
He
Beach.
made a
Here we go.
statement, so yeah, cool. Yeah.
And it got lots of attention. And that's proper people power, isn't it? You know, that's what you want, really.
Yeah, unreal artist power, right? That's what an artist should do. They should make art that provocates and make you think, and you know.
I'm trying to think of the
Question.
place.
Shit.
I went to the place where George Orwell was born, and it's a shame that he didn't do it on that beach, because that would have been very, very clever then, if he'd done it on that beach. But maybe he doesn't. He doesn't live down that way. So, but I went there this year, I think, or last year, something like that. I can't remember the name of the beach now. Someone might want to look it up and have a look. Better than AI art, absolutely, Alice. It is better than AI art. Yeah. I use filters. Alice uses filters. I'm not a complete scrubber. Good for you. Yeah, good for you. And what else? Moving on, Pete. Should we do the headlines of the week? Shall we? Shall we do headlines of the week?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's do headlines of the week.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Today's news headlines with Health Freedom UK.
Yeah, headlines of the week. Then I do this. I try and get this out when I got the time on a daily basis. So these are today's headlines, and the iPaper says Queen of Bonkbuster tributes to Jilly Cooper, beloved by millions. Yes, she's passed on. I think she was found dead at her home, and something odd had happened. Well, she'd fallen over or something. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Okay.
UK Gaza protests going ahead today on anniversary of October 7th massacre. Starmer denounces plans for pro-Palestinian protests at university campuses across Britain as unpatriotic. So there we go. He's not very happy about it. The Times says Tories promise stop and search blitz in crime hotspots. PM's anger at student protests on October 7th. Anniversary events to praise Hamas martyrs. Starmer lambasts Gaza rallies as un-British. Shy Britons drink to dance before we hit fearless 50s. Dancing is described as the hidden engage of the soul for many Britons. It remains very well hidden indeed. Nearly 1 in 3 of us admit we need alcohol to take to the dance floor. I didn't need any alcohol to take to the dance floor, Pete. I did it. I was
You're a boomer now, so
I'm a boomer. You just don't
doesn't
care.
matter anymore.
You dance like no one's watching, and you
Fuck
sing
yeah.
like no one's listening, Pete.
Yeah.
And the Mirror says
You did the Pulp Fiction thing, didn't you?
Mirror on the Gaza border. Peace talks begin, but bombs still fall 2 years after October 7th horror. Yeah, we know where the bombs are falling. Hope in hell is the headline there. That's quite a good.
No hope in hell.
Exactly. It's quite a good headline there. And The Guardian says that Labour's new visa rules put NHS at risk, warn nurses. And again, more Jilly Cooper pictures there. I hear screaming as a hostage's brother waits in torment. Tax authorities examine finances of Farage's ally. And The Sun says fury of October 7th hate rallies and showgirl Taylor's red hot sales. Yeah, Taylor Swift. I need to talk about that in a second. Author 88 dies after fall. Romp in peace, Jilly. Queen Camilla leads tributes to Queen of the Bonk Busters. And moving on to the Metro, again, another picture of Jilly Cooper. Police dismantle huge phone theft gang. Time to call your lawyer. Kingpins held in raids smuggled up to 40% of all handsets snatched in London to China. So, yeah, they did this big operation, and they think they're going to stop it all now. The Daily Snail says biggest phone gangs smashed. Police hold kingpins who sent thousands of stolen mobiles to Hong Kong high-rise, exposed by the Daily Mail. I'm not going to go on about her again. The Daily Telegraph, MI5 kept in dark in China spy trial fiasco. Home Office and security services left blindsided by collapse of espionage case. And champagne before noon, my distilled hit of pure Jilly joy. Again, another piece about Jilly Cooper. I'll sack activist judges to tackle pro-migrant bias, says Genrick. And Nelson branded queer by museum. Neighbours of killer raised fears to police. Hamas demand Israel free October 7 ringleaders. And AstraZeneca threatens to stop UK investment. The Financial Times, 3 strikes latest French premier quits. OpenAI targets 10% chunk of AMD through multi-billion-dollar chip deal. Britain becomes Chinese electric car maker. BYD's largest overseas market. And The Star, again, crime exclusive. AI can solve Maddie mystery, it says. I'm sure it can't. I'm sure it can't. The Daily Express, Tories pledge blitz on scumbag store thieves. Newly single Nicole's fashionable night out. I'm sure you all wanted to know that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, are your UK news headlines from me, not Dr. Robert, and Health Freedom UK. Pete, have you got anything you want to share with us?
Yeah.
Robert, you are a massive cunt.
I thought you were going to save that for later.
No, I got one more.
Okay. Thanks for that. And thanks, Mr. Trump, for that. We do appreciate your input into the show.
He's a great help.
On a regular basis. You're very, very kind to join us.
Hey, do remember this.
Freedom UK, subscribe now.
Yeah. Was it? Did you miss a bit out there, Pete?
No.
No, just subscribe now. That's it.
No, Health Freedom UK.
Oh, okay.
That's Health Freedom UK, and then subscribe now. So.
Oh, I didn't hear the Health
Freedom
that?
UK. Oh, here we
go on.
Health Freedom UK, subscribe now.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's so gay, because I did the same prompt for mine, and I got this.
Subscribe to Starfish Troopers now.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Subscribe to Starfish Troopers now.
Pete, why did you give me the black
the gay one? Yeah, I don't know, but I kept doing that. So
maybe it's just reading. It's just knowing what you're like, because really, you know,
what I like and what you like.
Yeah, exactly.
I think so.
Let me get rid of the COVID-19. Let me remove that. and again, talking of COVID-19 and things like that, right? We'll stick with this a bit. This made me laugh. Pete.
Is that Mr. D's grandson?
Is that
yeah?
Tommy's patriotic merch. Tommy Robinson pays Muslim sweatshop workers in Bangladesh to make patriotic British polo shirts. He's been caught out, ladies and gentlemen. He's been caught out. Yeah. So
he has a sweatshop.
Anti-Muslim activist Tommy Robinson has been exposed for promoting and selling patriotic clothing through Unite the Kingdom brand that is manufactured in Bangladesh, a majority Muslim country, by workers reportedly paid as little as 36p per hour. Despite Robinson's rhetoric against Muslim immigration and his positioning as a national figure, the merchandise emblazoned with Union Jacks and St. George's crosses was produced by Muslim labourers in foreign sweatshops. The revelation, first reported by the Daily Mail on October 5th, sparked widespread criticism and accusations of hypocrisy. Robinson, whose real name is Stephen Yaxley Lennon, actively promoted the merchandise on X account ahead of September 13th march in Westminster. Directing followers to the official website, the clothing labels explicitly state made in Bangladesh, and the manufacturer is identified as Stanley Stella, a Belgian company with 11 suppliers in Bangladesh and 1 in China, according to a 2024 Fair Wear Foundation audit. Well, Mr. Robinson, you're a bit of a hypocrite there, aren't you? Or maybe he wanted to make that. I
don't know.
Does he really give a monkey's uncle? No.
Yeah, but there is no shop in UK you can order that shit, is there? Really?
And to be fair, Pete, right? I know when I've gone into a lot of shops now, nearly all of them, especially Marks and Spencer's, it says made in Bangladesh, Pete.
Yeah.
It says
made in Bangladesh. Saying the same, like, Primark and all the rest use the same sweatshop.
They're all using them. But it wouldn't. But he should have been a bit smarter. But then again, he probably couldn't have sold them as cheap as he did.
No. So I wouldn't be. That's a little bit of slander shit. But
yeah.
Fuck Tommy Robinson and his merch.
Yeah.
Buy Rob's merch.
Moving back to some health-related stuff, Pete. Where there's this one. Now GP surgeries face closure if they fail to offer patients online appointments. Yes. So there's some new rules that are coming in, and I haven't got the bloody story here. I don't know why. Let me have a look. I did save this. Let me have a look for it. Hang on one second. Right, patients. Let me hang on. GP surgeries. Let me see if I can find it. News. Here we are. GP online booking for surgeries are told patients must be able to book online from today to end infiltrating 8 a.m. scramble. So GP surgeries in England are required now to allow patients to book appointments online from today, but the rollout has exposed a fragmented nature of the digital NHS. So starting from October the 1st, surgeries were required to allow people to request callbacks between 8 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. Monday to Friday for medical issues, and can also fill in forms for non-urgent services such as repeat prescriptions and vaccinations. Patients cannot book appointments directly under the new rules. Instead, the new system allows them to request a callback that GPs will prioritize themselves. However, some are reporting mixed results or have been unable to access the request forms at all, thanks to the litany of patient management systems used by different medical practices. A number of GP surgeries are already refusing to follow the new regime, and the BMA, the British Medical Association, has now entered into a formal dispute with the Department of Health and Social Care over the rollout. One patient unable to get an appointment told the Mail, "I asked my practice why, given today's announcement, the online system was not operating. Their reply was, not all GPs are able to do it yet, and we are waiting to be told when it will happen. Apparently, the practice partners will make the decision, but who knows when." They have also been warned, Pete, apparently, that if they don't get it done, then they could end up losing, having their GPs actually shut down. Now, to me, this is great. This is great, right? But who is this going to exclude, Pete? It's going to exclude people, the elderly, who cannot don't get online, isn't it? It's going to completely exclude those people to be able to book online appointments. So are they going to be any better?
Yeah,
off?
but okay, I get what you're saying, but yeah.
I mean, it's a way forward. That at least they're moving forward on, and they're being given the slap on the wrist. But really, I don't know. I think again, this is all part of the whole digital ID, isn't it? Go online. You'll probably have to prove who you are before you can book an appointment, etc. So, is it going to make much difference? I haven't a clue. I really haven't a clue. And let me find something. I did have some funny stuff here. Let me have a look. There was some. So have you? I'm sure Pete's been doing it in his dailies, but Israel has been buying everything to do with influence recently.
TikTok has been sold to Israel, and this is the man who has bought it. Israeli citizen Larry Ellison is the biggest donor to the IDF, and he now controls TikTok. He also owns Oracle, which is the world's biggest data center. So now not only is he able to store your data, but he's able to actively collect it and give it to Israel. Also, Palantir, a Israeli AI monitoring company led by Israeli Alex Karp, will be monitoring you with AI. By the way, this is Peter Thiel, the co-owner of Palantir, who recently put out a long documentary saying that if we regulate AI, we're going to bring on the Antichrist. So we have to make sure that AI and Palantir can run rampant and control us. All three of these men are very close friends with Netanyahu, and Palantir struck a deal in April with the US government to surveillance all American citizens for $250 billion. And what does the US get out of it? Nothing. Keep speaking up and let's give them a fun file on ourselves.
And it's been revealed that the influencers are also now being paid by Israel, and they're being paid $7,000 a time to produce stuff like this.
Imagine supporting people who start wars just to lose the wars so they can cry about it and then try it all again.
You must see anti-Semites are literally obsessed with Jews. Now walk with me. While you must see anti-Semites are stacking eviction notices, Jews are out here stacking up businesses.
Jews control all the industries. Maybe if you spent more time taking notes from successful people, you wouldn't have to spend your nights and weekends spreading hate from your anonymous account with an anime profile picture.
Do you work as hard as Jews? Do you network like Jews? No, because you're too busy cheering on a group of musty terrorists who smell like dirty earring backs. And if we're gonna keep it real, you're really mad because your income is giving side hustle.
Period.
How you gonna hate from outside, Shabbat? You can't even get in.
Don't you just want to slap them, Pete?
Yeah, but they've always been like this, so.
But it's getting worse. And now that, basically, you've got Netanyahu is saying we need to stop any negative propaganda about Israel, and that's why
Social media has always been a weapon, mate, and now it's being weaponized.
As soon as they said they allowed people to start promoting products, wasn't it? Product placement, wasn't it, Pete? You're the marketing man. Product placement.
No, as soon as you start talking truth, product placement is not a problem. If you sell shit, that's fine. The problem is truth.
Yeah. If you're telling the truth, then what were they saying about you can get exposed on? You can say what you want on X, but will you get the exposure on X? I forget what the expression was. I can't remember what.
Of course.
But, it's like here, isn't it?
And how long before X also, succumbs to this?
Yeah.
Because a lot of these videos used to come from TikTok. A lot of anti-Israel and anti-Zionism shit was posted on TikTok. That's over now. That's gone. Instagram as well. And the last one officially kind of is X at the moment, where you can share this stuff.
Yeah.
But for how long? So, and that's going to be interesting to see because, Netanyahu already said like, oh, Elon is a good friend of Israel. Meaning like if he's not, he has a problem. So
everything is going to be controlled, Pete. At the end of the day, everything is going to be controlled, isn't it?
If it's up to them, yes, sure. But, Americans are waking up to all of it. So
And good evening to Paula as well. She's just joined us here on our Tuesday evening show here. Hello, Paula. Nice to have you here. The longest missing child. Oh, I don't know. About Maddie. Yeah, I didn't see you there. That you just arrived, Paula. Mrs. Smith says the AI shit is annoying. Maybe it's just me, but it's going to cause real problems in the very near future. Pete, what'd you say about that? What do you think?
Yeah, it's getting crazy.
Yeah. And Kitty's got a very important message here. If you're enjoying the show, please like the show and subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up, folks. Thank you very much. Thank you to all the new subscribers that I've gained over the last couple of weeks. I've gained about 100 subscribers thanks to an AI video. But thank you to everyone who subscribed. Getting up there, Pete. 580 now subscribers. Catching up
to me. Yeah.
Catching
I
you
broke
up.
650, so I'm happy.
Yeah, you need to pull your finger out, P.
Yeah.
Online appointments means thousands of translators. Possibly, Alice. You're absolutely, possibly.
AI translators, though.
And Roberto's having a good time. I put can of butter on my burgers. Now it's creeping up.
Whee.
I think that Roberto's probably getting a
Send
bit
me
like
the recipe, mate.
He's probably getting a bit like this, Pete.
Yeah.
Let me get rid of that. Let me delete that one. Let me delete the influencers there that are really annoying. And there we go. Yeah. Well, it's nearly 9 o'clock, Pete, already. Nearly 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
we're flying through. Should we have one more tune? One more tune, one more story. Let's get rid of that. Let me remove that. I'll tell you what, instead of one more story, I've got one for you. I want to. You can probably see the answer already, Pete. But I want people to. I want you to guess who this person is. Okay. So, can you guess who this person is? Is it A, Marie Curry, B, Emily Earhart, or C, Agatha Christie? Is it A, Marie Curry, Emily Earhart, or Agatha Christie? You have 10 seconds to decide. Come on now. So, Pete, did you know the answer, Pete? Yeah. Did you know the answer?
Yeah, I did know.
Yeah, you saw it at the bottom.
I could see it, but I didn't.
Yeah, you could see that. Yeah, you could see it.
I know where I got.
So, what have we got then? We've got George Michael is the best answer we've got.
Close.
Well done, Steve. Yeah. And you're all getting it right. Yes, you're all getting it right. It is, of course, Amelia Earhart. It's funny, really, because I saw this and I wanted to share it with you. Right, it was a little article written by Laura Bowley, and it goes like this. So every generation is handed its icons. Today, it's celebrities, activists, and billionaires. In the 1930s, it was figures like Amelia Earhart. We're told she was a darling, heroic first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic, a feminist trailblazer who proved women could do what men could do. And she's still in the school books, held up as a heroine for little girls to model themselves after. But let's not fail to recognize the pattern. The social engineering machine has been at work for decades. By now, it's quite recognizable to anyone not blinded by the official narratives. They've always understood that to break a society, you must first break its family structures. And the one way to do that is by turning women away from the home and into competition with men under the guise of liberation. The feminist movement was never about empowering women. It was about breaking the backbone of society. The family, strong families are the root of every healthy civilization. Break the family and you weaken the man, the woman, the child, and the nation. So when we see how icons like Earhart were elevated, almost mythologized, we should ask whether it was really about celebrating her courage or about using her image to sell a new narrative, a narrative that told women their worth was only proven by competing with men, by leaving the home, by turning their back on the most sacred calling of all, building and nurturing a family. We're living in an age of psyops, but this is nothing new. The shaping of public perception didn't begin with Twitter or television. It's been happening for many, many decades. Earhart may have disappeared into the Pacific in 1937, but her legacy was kept alive because it served a purpose to help usher in a social agenda that has eroded the very foundation of society ever since. And that's what I've got to say about that. I hope you enjoyed that, everyone.
Good story. Why did you bring it up, though?
Pardon?
Why did you bring it up?
What do you mean?
Amelia Earhart. Why now?
Why not? Because it's just about. So
you don't know about Trump, right?
No, what's happening about Trump? No.
Okay, well, a couple of weeks ago, he said he's going to declassify the Amelia Earhart file. The FBI has a classified file on her.
I didn't know that, Pete. I had no idea about that.
Yeah.
That's quite interesting. Oh, wow.
Coinky-dinky then, eh?
Coincidence. A bit of a coincidence, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a really weird kind of off comment. Like, oh, people should look into that one. It's way more bigger and there's much more to it. And I don't know what kind of
a... It's psyops, isn't it, really? And also...
There was a mystery about her disappearance, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And apparently they know more, maybe. Probably aliens, I hope.
Cookie says they allegedly knew where she had gone down, but chose to abandon her.
Yeah, something like that. Or
she and her navigator were sending out radio signals for many days, apparently. There we are.
Yeah.
And Alice says, my daughter said a comment on a makeup tutorial read, I've seen better skid marks than your toning, though you'd want to know.
What you want to know, yeah.
Very good. Pete, I think that we've hit it. We've hit 9 o'clock. Is it time to say goodbye to YouTube?
Yeah, do it.
I think it's time to say goodbye to YouTube.
I've got a little, I share the link. Hang on.
Share the link, please. Don't forget, links are in the show notes. If you want to follow us over to Rumble, the links are in the show notes. If you want to see the rest of the wonderful Health Freedom UK news and entertainment show,
and
the
quiz
rest will be on Rumble. But in the meantime, we're going to say good night to YouTube. I've got a little banner as well. Look, here we are, Pete. Look. Good night to YouTube. Come and watch the rest of the show on Rumble. Link in the description. And also, I found this. So, good night, YouTube. Bye-bye, YouTube. See you.